Hey everyone, XMad490 here, and welcome to a new episode of Vlogging Time. Man, it's hot in here. Um, should probably put down the air conditioner later. So this summer break, right after E3, I'm going to be getting myself a new console. Uh, as you may guess, I already have an Xbox 360, a Wii. So the remaining consoles are the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, and the Wii U. In that order, like by how likely I believe that I'm going to get them. You see, the PlayStation 3, even though it's much less powerful than the other two, like slightly less powerful than the Wii U, and much less than the next PlayStation. It has a lot of exclusives and such that are just really interesting to me. One of them's Far Cry 3, which like the whole big adventure first person shooter, all sorts of crazy weapons and things. And the character becomes a badass from like hiding from these mercenaries to just tearing them up. Yeah, big adventure. So that one's not really an exclusive, but the others are. So there's on PlayStation Plus, there's Little Big Planet 2 and Ratchet and Clank All for One. Those two, there's more on PlayStation Plus, but like with these two are family games, and I'm thinking of getting the Ratchet and Clank trilogy, the HD remake trilogy or HD-ish, which comes with a controller, so that's pretty good. So getting that and those two, and so getting that and maybe like inviting a friend over or having my mom play with me maybe perhaps. I mean she really hates how I play games most of the time, or be on the internet most of the time watching YouTube videos or whatever. But hey, whatever. Little big. I heard that Little Big Planet 2, with all the sack things, is pretty good game to like really start off on. Like just about anyone can just hop on in and get used to it easily. So there's also a few others. There's Infamous 2. The electric super about the electric superhero. I think I heard actually gets like fire and ice powers for because good and evil and whatever. There's also I heard that there's going to be a new Infamous game about some guy who like shoots out glass or some kind of debris. Kind of interesting. I'd say that new Infamous coming out is probably my number one reason to consider the PS4. I mean, sort of number two reason, because PS4 is super powerful. Like a top of the line PC, or a little better perhaps, I guess. But really, the PlayStation 3 seems to be good enough. 30 frames per second is good enough for me. And it has games like the three I mentioned, or three or four I mentioned. I could get by the way, I could get Far Cry 3 on like maybe the PC or the Xbox or whatever, but probably the PlayStation 1 version of it is better. So then, also on PlayStation Plus is free. There's Darksiders, the hack and slash with the war, like the Harbinger of the Apocalypse stuff. Spec Ops: The Line, the first-person shooter, sort of, like really gritty, and the story really makes you think and makes you feel bad about just the protagonist killing a bunch of people. uh, there's also Vanquish, which is also free on the PS Plus, which I hear is pretty good. A lot of fun, but it's pretty difficult. A first-person sci-fi shooter, I guess. So, Little Big Planet 2, Infamous 2, Darksiders, Spec Ops: The Line, Vanquish, and Ratchet and Clank 4 are all like free on PlayStation Plus, the subscription service. So that sounds really good. There's also some other ones like Journey and Tokyo Jungle. Those are exclusives that I'm pretty interested in. Those two downloadable games from last year. Journey, the cloak creatures going through the desert and such, and exploring their culture, their old civilization. Tokyo Jungle, the animals like survival of the fittest, and like different kinds of animals. And then I'm maybe thinking of the HD remake of Okami. The Okami about the wolf, like the wolf god person. A lot of Japanese culture there. I heard it's really good, and the HD remake may seem it's probably looking really probably looks a lot better than the other versions. There's also The Last of Us, survival horror, and Beyond Two Souls, which I haven't really seen much of, but those two are coming up, but they're sort of like they're coming up, but I'm not sure about them because they might not have, probably don't have like really great gameplay, but who knows? So, man, this is like the fifth time I've tried to like talk about all this, and it still adds up to like 6.5 minutes. So I guess I'll quickly try to finish this up. So then PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, I stated the whole thing for them, like the case for them, and but maybe I might get the Wii U, the third option that I have, the third place so far, what I'm thinking here. So I think I'm gonna get like for the Wii U. It depends on if the new 3D Mario game and maybe the Smash Bros game really surprised me. And just like so far, it's not like if the Wii U brings out like say user generated content, then I'd be then I'd think that sounds really good. Playing maybe even 3D Mario games, user generated levels or perhaps just 2D games, but still good. And there's also the Yoshi Yarn game, the one like the Kirby one, but with Yoshi instead. It looks really good, but I don't know. The problem with the Wii U is that big controller, tablet controller. It's sounds kind of annoying, but I haven't shaved in like a long time since I'm in spring break. And the day I'm recording this and probably uploading this, this is 3 months before E3, so I'm gonna be waiting for that. It's gonna be like a month into my spring break, but I mean my summer break, but whatever. I'll wait anyways. I still have my PC games. Maybe play through The Walking Dead again or something. I don't know. So that's it for this video of vlogging time. Stay tuned for the next one, which is probably going to be in, I don't know, a week or so. I'm not sure. Depends on if I come up with something to talk about. Probably not going to be about gaming then, but I don't know. Stay tuned.